Hello guys, Pierre here to talk about our review of the Riot 2020. I'm super excited about that. We had the opportunity to drive one, and we had to drive 2 hours to go there, but man, it was a blast and it was crazy cool to be able to test the 2020. And stay tuned because right after this is our review. Today's video has been made possible by our Amazon program. Please check the CKX TITAN modular helmet in the link down below. Also possible because of Garage GM Villeneuve from Amqui. They gave us the Riot to trial, but if you're interested in yourself trying the Riot, trying anything Arctic Cat, they got some in store. They are a Textron off-road dealer, Roxor dealer, and they have Suzuki also. So give them a call. They will be pleased to give you a trial. Alright guys, at first I was not sure at all because I wasn't in a state of mind like, are they able to compete against Ski-Doo Backcountry and the Polaris Switchback SO, which are incredible machine. And in my mind it was, it's gonna be a tough fight, and well, they come a bit from behind, so all it's going to handle. And I had an idea that I had to make my mind around it, and opportunity arose that I could try one, and it blew my mind. It's completely changed my perspective of the thing, and you'll see. I have a bit of image here. So Riot and Riot X come in two different versions. The Riot X, it's X is the more mountain focus, so you will have a 2-inch lug on the track and a narrower front end, which is taken from the mountain sled, so it's a bit narrower. Both have the Proclimb 7 skis, and both will come in the same chuck package. I will talk to that later. And the Riot normal version has the front end of a ZR, the brand new front end, the brand new spindle, which raise a bit the machine, and it handle really well. So chuck package, if you get the gray version, you get a standard chuck package, not adjustable, and you get basically that. And if you get the green one, you get the QS3, which is a phenomenal chuck package. They deliver really well. And what I had in mind is, why are not they giving us the QS3 in a gray version? Make it available, since it's only available in pre-release. So that would have been really nice. But other than that, what we can say against that, new suspension, they have a brand new skid in the back that has a 146 track, and it's an uncoupled rear suspension, so it transfers a lot, and it has a DNA from the ZR lineup. So it was a trail focus one that is a bit longer, and it deliver impressive bump absorption, and in terms of ride quality, really comfortable. And mine, in terms of handling, was set up a bit ski heavy, and I was impressed by the Proclimb 7, because between you and I, it's mountain ski, so what are they gonna be on the trail? And at first when I rode it, I was like, never mind. They carve. You don't even need runner on them. I find that they find their own way, they track their own way, and that is what you want from it. And on a trail, it was handling perfectly. Like I said, the setup was a bit ski heavy. I will just get the limiter one notch and maybe put a bit of pressure on the front rear skid chuck. But other than that, it was pretty much well tuned, and it had a lot of front momentum. It did not want to race too much and have no ski lift at all, and it was going forward. So as per trail way of riding, it was flawless. I had no opportunity to go off trail because it's spring conditions, so we had our back everywhere when I was riding. So even in the field, we were not trenching. we were barely even marking the snow, so no way to test the ability of the machine. But the good news is that I will have one to test next year. The guy I've been riding with has traded ZR for one, so I will be able to test it in deep snow. And overall, angling and suspension, fantastic job. I have nothing against that, except that they should have bring the gray version with QS2 True. In terms of Ergo, small things. Well, first, it's a two-stroke, so you have a bit of handlebar vibration. Limited to that, because the chassis itself, you don't feel it in your legs, so it's great. No vibration in the legs, just a bit in the handlebar. Very manageable for two-stroke. I have no problem against that. Where I have issue, and it's maybe me, but I find that the key, they have a key and a teeter. Why not making both into one? And that's a question for them. I think there was a bit too much of it was too crowded in the front. But other than that, it's doing the job. And my biggest issue with the sled, and it's a small one at that, is the seat. I find it a bit too soft. It's jelly like, so on the top. And when you're taking the corner, it's following your buns, and it's moving like a block of jelly. Instead of feeling the input that you give to the sled, you just feel that the seat is moving off the sled. So I would like to have a firmer seat for hard cornering. But other than that, it was delivered fantastically. The color scheme, I like it, and the way the handlebar and the command post is done, everything is done well. It's readable. You know where you are at in terms of kilometer per hour or mile per hour. You know your RPM. You have a good vision of that. Going backward and starting is the same button. It's well managed. The paneling of that Arctic panel are really good. No problem with them. And now we're talking power. That's where I thought, oh, they're behind. No luck. No, I was wrong. So wrong. It's smooth. When you want to ride it smooth, it's rideable perfectly smooth. I thought I would get like picked out and get kicked around, and no, it's very smooth when you want it to be smooth. If you send it, it's sending back, and it's arm stretching. It has a lot of power. I was really impressed. And we had a Suzuki 800 to test with, and it was feeling so weak compared to it. So there's no comparison, and we're still in a braking mode, so we had a lot of oil in the mix, and that motor will get more strength as it goes out of the braking mode. So it feels strong. It has a lot of response. It's instant. It always on. When you're giving throttle, it's giving back, and it's pulling. At that 146 track with 1.6 lug is firmly gripped to the ground, and the snow. It want to go forward. It want to go forward, and I was really impressed with that. The performance, I have no problem. It's delivering, impressively delivering. And on that, I thought they would be behind, but no, man, they deliver. And that 5 HP in the end on the 800 will make a difference. And I know that they changed something in the top, and it's making it a really good competitor. One thing we have to talk is value. So if you're buying, you only have the option to go pre-season, so you're buying until April 15. The price is really aggressive. They have 2,400 US in rebate and around 3,000 in Canadian. It's really aggressive because they only offer 1 year with that rebate of warranty. If you get the 4-year package, you will pay like a bit less than 1,000 under market price. But still then, it's a really great value. With QS3, you have an high value chalk package. You got a brand new spindle, you got a brand new rear skid. Overall delivery is good. They have the ice scratcher included, goggle bag, and a bit of other stuff. The thing on the tunnel to put your stuff. And overall, value-wise, it's a great competitor for next year. In the crossover market, Quebec will see a lot of these on the trail, I'm pretty sure. And I'm curious to try the Riot X. It will be for next year. See the difference in nimbleness and the feeling on the trail. If the feeling on the trail of the Riot X is 90% of what is the Riot, we will have a blast. And I think Riot X will be a great competitor in the mountain, or in the flatland where you have a lot of free snow. And on that, I think it's a recommendation. I cannot pass around that. It's a recommendation for that sled. I like in my ride. I was not expecting that much from it, but it deliver. And Cat is not dead at all. They have a good machine, and I invite you to try one and make a mind of your own. Go try one. Your dealer in Canada, what I heard is that they have around 14 of these in Eastern Canada. So pretty sure they have one all across the place. Get one, go try. Or if you want your Amqui, and go to Garage GM Villeneuve and try one and ask Eric for one. He's gonna be happy to let you try one. They still have good snow. They had the Tempest today. We're April 4th, so still 11 days before the spring event is gone, and they still have good quality on the track. So on the trail, it's a must try, guys. On that, I'm Pierre from Pierre Adventure, and thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.